What is going on, guys? This is Epic Spawn the Undead here, and today I'm bringing you another video within Dungeon Defenders Awakened. Now, this is my second video on the specific pets you can get within this beta, and while I'm talking about this, I do have a better idea of what is going on in Dungeon Defenders Awakened now that I've played the game for long consecutive hours and have leveled up my characters. I know a bit more what's going on after talking to other players. I know what's going on. I was just told off on one of my other videos for this game how I clearly did not know what I was talking about. And I'm not going to say he was completely wrong. I was just trying to figure out what I could find out and then put the information out there. It was quite soon after the beta was released, so I was, a lot of players didn't know what was going on. I was just putting what I knew and what I found out there. So that was a bit unfair, but I just wanted, to go ahead and state I do have a much better idea of what I'm talking about. So this is the Ancient Mines, and on this map you get the Steam Robot for getting to wave 15 and 25 through the chests you get every round. Now the Steam Robot, the description states it consumes steam and then releases a big AoE move or something like that. It releases AoE knockback. So probably pretty good for melee. It's just, I think this might be the most inferior one because the propeller cat would be a lot better since that ups your melee damage, but it's really cool looking. It might be the best looking pet in my opinion. But anyway, so this map is the second map. It's really easy to do by yourself. Insane. I was level 40. I had one other guy with me. Sorry, and I probably could have done this by myself. I did not complete it, although I would have completed it. The only reason I did not complete the levels was because my game crashed, and I just wanted to get this video up as soon as I could. So that's the only reason this gameplay is not 100% completed. My game crashed. That's all. But so I'm going to go ahead and show you what I did to set up for this. I'm pretty sure the auras, spike blockade, and fire blast turrets are the bread and butter for all these maps. I'm sure there's other things you can do, but this is the most common, the most basic, and what works. So over on the far left with the single lane, I have the spike blockade, 3 ores, which are the electric, ensnare, and strength drain, and then I also have a fire blast turret over there. And then I had some extra space, so I went ahead and put an arcane barrier there as well, just to take up that extra space and just give them one more blockade to get through. And then over on the other space, I used the exact same thing. I used the 2 spike blockades to block both paths, and then in front of both blockades I used the same 3 auras, the ensnare, electric, and strength drain. And then I put as many fire blast turrets as I can. I think it was 2 per. I had 2 for the left, 2 for the right, and then I only had 1 on the other, on like the single lane to the left. So I focused more of my personal damage to the one that only had the 1 tower, like by itself to the left of the map. So this map was very easy, not a problem at all. I saw my first legendary around 9-10, I believe, and then it never got to the point I was consistently seeing them. I think if you're farming for legendaries, you definitely need to play Alchemical Laboratory. So yeah, don't try to farm legendaries here, but this probably a good place to farm experience since you can get through the entire thing a lot quicker. Just because there's less enemies, but you can get through it quicker. As for Alchemical Laboratory, there's a ton more enemies, but it takes like 2.5 hours to get through it. So choose a poison, I guess. It just depends on how much time you have. But yeah, in my video about the draft on a treadmill, I did not show the actual clip of me getting the pet, which was stupid. I forgot about it. So here I'm actually showing you the clip of me getting the steam robot in the description of it, what it looks like. Again, I think this is a really cool pet, and I'm excited to see the other pet. I think the other pet, so I have a Pelicat. That's probably going to be the last video I do, just because I did talk about it in another video, and I did already have it. So that's going to be the last video I do, and that's the Deeper Wells. So the next video is going to have to be on the lava mines, which is like a rock pet, I think. I've only seen it once, and I don't know what it does. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to keep up with the content. I will keep up with Dungeon Defenders Awakened the best that I can. I want to bid you all a good day. And just in case I don't see you later, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye!